We're watching News 1226 this morning.
Well, a peek ahead into your morning. Your I-team was there when a judge got reprimanded. See what the day-to-day for the marshal's office looks like and hear more about South Carolina's cell phone ban. Here's a live look at Wrdw. Good morning, I'm Katie Payne. Thanks for joining us this morning. And I know we keep saying that it's winter, but it sure does feel like it. So is it going to warm up at all today, Chris?
It is going to warm up some. It'll be a little bit warmer than it was on Saturday. Not nearly as windy either, but it is a whole lot cold out there for your morning dog walk. Brought to you by Alila May there with her bonnet on to keep the little head warm on a 22-degree morning at 7 o'clock. Clear skies, calm winds. It'll be a partly to mostly sunny day, but we're still below freezing at 9 o'clock. In fact, I did notice on my way into work today, there's still a lot of runoff from all the liquid we had out there on Friday, and that is still causing some puddling on the roadways, and with temperatures in the lower 20s, don't let those icy spots slip up on you. Just be careful out there on the roads today. Otherwise, a nice day. Still quite cool, though. We'll be in the 30s all the way through 11 o'clock. First Alert Radar Network is dry all around the CSRA, but we'll take a live scan just in.
Richmond County Marshal's Office is carrying out an average of 16 evictions a day. This news shared during this week's commission meeting, highlighting the possible dangerous situations they're entering every day. It's also shedding light on the housing issues we're facing in our area. And your Sydney Hood spoke to the Marshal's Office on this issue.
The Marshal says 16 evictions a day is the average number they've seen going back to the pandemic. And as families in Richmond County are at risk of eviction, rental assistance is the lifeline helping them through.
Marshal's Office.
When entering a home to carry out an eviction,
eviction is just like a traffic stop. You never know what you're going to get.
Because oftentimes they are facing people at their lowest point.
The only thing they have is being put out on the street. So who wants to go through that? So we had some aggressive evictions. We had some standoffs before. We had to use a SWAT team to do it. We had to have different tactics to go in and get people sometimes. Some people just don't want to go.
On top of 16 evictions per day for the Richmond County Marshal's Office.
We do have a real big log of evictions, and right now we're running about 2 to 3 weeks behind because we have so many evictions. They're scheduled out about 2 or 3 weeks.
The reason behind each eviction varies, but the one constant is the need for resources.
As a community, we're working towards finding some more solutions, but as of today, there's just not enough. There's not enough housing. It's just, we're at a major housing crunch in our community.
And it doesn't help, many are still recovering from Hurricane Helene.
We've had to anticipate and wait to see what landlords are doing to know what the impact is going to be on our community. And I don't know if all landlords knew what they were going to do with their tenants. So we're seeing kind of a mixed bag of what people are doing. But if some landlords are like, nope, you're late, or after day 5, you've got ridiculous late fees, and then now here's the eviction.
If you or someone you know needs assistance, United Way says the easiest thing to do is call 211 Monday through Friday from 8:30 to 5. We'll have a link to the resources on our website, wrdw.com.
A bill expanding service.
Yes. All right.
Hit me with the checklist, honey.
Luggage?
Check.
Kids? Check! Butler trip check?
Before you leave town, check with the butler. With our complimentary trip check, we'll inspect all your major safety components and parts to ensure your car is running its best. With multiple locations convenient to you, just let the butler do it.
I got to know Austin when he was a student. I just remember that he was just an upstanding young man, very respectful. When I had my car accident, I thought to myself, I'm going to call Austin Jackson.
As we sit here today, I'm thrilled to hear that you're feeling much better. That's how I want to see people in the end. They're back to the way they were before the wreck happened. I'm so glad you called us, and it's a privilege to be able to pay back the people who've helped shape me.
Join the Augusta.
Well, are you in need of a puppy or cat? Volunteers with the Friends of Animal Shelter in Aiken say they are in need of fosters and adoptions. They tell us they just got 45 puppies in and they're in need of a home. Volunteers say they have never seen this amount before. If you're interested, the organization says you at least need to live in Aiken County to foster. roster, and you can either send them an email to info@fotusaiken.org or stop by the shelter on Wire Road. It's a new year, but many of us are still dealing with the impacts of Hurricane Helene nearly 4 months later. Team Rubicon, a disaster relief group, is out helping people, rain or shine. Your Audrey Dick Herber spent the day with Team Rubicon as they continue to help Augusta rebuild.
Yeah, I was out with them today because a lot of neighborhoods and backyards, unfortunately, still look like this. You have debris and trees piled up all over on top of their yards. And we reached out to Aiken, Columbia, and Richmond County to see if there's a plan in place or a timeline for debris cleanup. Now, so far, we've only heard back from Columbia County that's saying they hope that the first phase will be cleaned up by February. And the other counties, we're still waiting to hear back from. But we know that Team Rubicon is out here wanting to help in any way they can. Over 100 days later, and many backyards and homes still look like this. So Team Rubicon has been working ever since.
And work through the holidays. So we've been on site. This is our 93rd day.
They were supposed to leave in December, but now they're staying until February. But say there's a chance they could be here even longer.
Just cleaning up the stuff that would cost people $10, $12, $15,000 to have done, and they really can't afford that, and we do it all at no cost.
But a certain neighborhood or zip code doesn't determine if or when you get help. It's if you call 311.
And we send out a site survey team who goes out and assesses the damage, sees if it's in our ability to do, and then we do some evaluation. Elderly, young kids in the family, disabled, whatever, and we prioritize the work orders, and then we send crews out based on those priorities.
With 70 work orders still open, they bring in people from all over the country to help.
So we're proud that we can step up and step in the arena when there's a need and augment whatever the federal or state or county level emergency services can provide.
Willing to help, no matter how long it takes.
It's a servant's heart, and we're here to try and make people's worst day a better day. Bring light where there's darkness because of what they've gone through. And it's just, we do hard work, but we do heart work.
And we're still waiting to hear back from Aiken, Columbia, and Richmond counties on an official deadline for when they're hoping to get all of the counties cleaned up. But Team Rubicon says to call that 311 number if you do need assistance, because that's where they pull their information from in order to help everyone out.
And don't forget, if you're wanting to apply for FEMA aid in South Carolina, you have until the 28th of this month to apply. In Georgia, the deadline is now February 7th. You can find information on how to apply on our website. That's wrdw.com.